Next, I want to show you how to shade some kind of stroke shading with a round object, right? Um, what I'm doing, I want to make that cylinder that we've been practicing, and you definitely could make more guidelines to develop the ellipse. Same idea when you're developing ellipse. You kind of practice, your your rounded shape, your oval or ellipse, all different direction. Put guidelines as much as you need in order for you to get used to it. And the more you kind of like see as much as guidelines as you have, right? You could kind of get used to what kind of shape of the ellipse itself within the cubes. Now, what I like to do, and you'll see it in a lecture also, you always consistent with your strokes. So, for example, if you want to put some kind of shading here in order to suggest that it's a curve, I would stay with the straight line. And then maybe you can thicken it in the bottom, kind of loosen it up in the top. So that gives you kind of like the idea that it curves down like that. Same thing, for example, if the cylinder is vertically standing up. Sorry, my pen is dying. Everything is dying. Same thing. For example, you're viewing it from this side, right? Now I'm going to do strokes up and down. But then I'm going to vary it, maybe much condense on each edge, and then kind of loosen it up. Same idea when you're trying to shape the corners. You're going to thicken it in the edges and keep it really light in the bottom, and maybe some accent line just to suggest the movement, so you'll get used to stroking this way. Okay, and then maybe you could do another way. I should do some kind of guidelines. Always do the one in the background also, just so that you know where to stop, like give you a little bit more shape. There you go. Same thing, a little bit more condensed and packed strokes in the bottom, and then you start going out. Condense in the edge. As you get closer to the, maybe you're looking at it from this side, closer to the eye level, loosen it up. Just build up more contrast to it. And maybe right here, do some kind of stroke line, just so you have the kind of like the look, styling to it, that it's a curved line.